This is the Alienware 16 Aurora gaming laptop. I'm gonna unbox it straight ahead. Hey guys, it's Al from Techaeris, and I'm back with another unboxing, this time of the Alienware 16 Aurora. This is the 16-inch Alienware laptop that just came out for 2025, and you can see the Alienware 18 right behind it there. And we are going to unbox this guy right now. All right guys, here we have the Alienware 16 Aurora laptop. I'm going to unbox this guy right now. Before I get into this, I want to apologize to you guys. I know that I do a lot of unboxings, and my reviews come out kind of have been coming out a little late. I am really backed up right now, so like with the Alienware 18, I still got to write that up. I just finished the Lenovo Legion review. I still have the Legion Go S to review, the Steam version. So I got quite a few things on my plate, so I apologize for the reviews coming out a little bit slow, but they are sending me stuff left and right. But I just want to at least get the unboxings done for you guys. So let's get into this Alienware 16 Aurora. This is the 2025 Alienware 16 laptop. There it says "Be More Alien." All right, we'll take a look here first, and we'll take a look inside there. We have the power cable, just the basic Dell power cable with a little clover leaf type of input, and the regular jack that goes standard in the wall. And then you have a 260 watt, I believe, power brick, and that is a big boy. And we'll see what else we have. We'll put this to the side. And then here we have the actual laptop itself. Again, in this nice white sleeve that the 18 came in as well. And we'll put this laptop to the side and we'll look inside. All right, we're gonna take a look on the inside here, and we have Alienware 16x Aurora paperwork, just kind of basic stuff here. And there is a welcome card, and it looks like some Alienware stickers there in a holographic, kind of cool holographic thing going. Let's put this box to the side. All right, here we are with the laptop itself, wrapped in this nice, I don't even know what this material this is. It feels kind of like paper, but also kind of feels canvasy. And inside we have the 16-inch 16x Aurora laptop. All right, let's get this guy out of here. And first thing we see is the bottom, but we're gonna flip it over to the top and take a look at that lid with the Alienware logo. And there's already fingerprints on there. These guys fingerprint up pretty well. The 18-inch version is also a fingerprint magnet, but they look nice, so there's that. So there is your Alienware logo. I'm sure that lights up. And of course, here on the back, you have some I/O. Looks like a USB-A, a couple Thunderbolt ports, USB-C, HDMI port, and your power barrel port there. And you do have some rear venting on either side here, and it looks like some more venting underneath here. So quite a bit of venting out the side, out the back, and on the sides here. Let's see what we got. No ports on this side, just more venting, as you can see there. And on the other side, we do get some ports on this side. Here we get the USB-A port, and looks like a Ethernet port, headphone jack, and two more venting ports. And then on the bottom here, the hinge is right along the back here, and we lift that up. And that does not look like it's going to be a one-handed deal there. But there is the laptop itself. It is very nice. It is much smaller than the 18, which I will bring out in a moment so we can compare the two. And if I were to choose, I would choose this one over the 18 simply because of the size. So there you are with the 16-inch screen. I believe it might be a 16.3-inch screen. So it's very nice. Typical Alienware design here with the offset trackpad, and you do have the numpad, and of course the mechanical it's not quite a full mechanical keyboard, but they do put the mechanical type keyboards in there. It has some travel to it, so you gamers will like to have that. Of course, you'll probably have a mouse to go with this. Trackpad, I believe, lights up. I think you can do that in the settings. I'm not sure positive. I'll have to look into that for sure, but I know the 18 does light up. And you got some, looks like the speaker grill is up here. This might be venting, but I believe it's the speakers, but it might be venting. We'll have to look into that one as well. Of course, you have your backlit keyboard. I already mentioned that. And your full-size numpad. And this is rocking the Intel Core Ultra 9. And I'm not sure what we have for RAM. I think it's 64. All right, so we have 1 terabyte of storage and 8 gigabytes in the NVIDIA graphics card. I'll look at see what NVIDIA graphics card we have in here. We have 32 gigs of RAM, and we have the Core Ultra 9 275HX. Now let's find out what NVIDIA graphics card we're rocking inside here. All right, so now we're looking at an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5070 laptop GPU. So we do not have the 5080 in here, or 5090. This is the 5070. So there you have it for that. The display, I believe, let's see what the resolution is on this display. I can't remember for sure, but let's take a look and see what we are dealing with here. And that's a 2560 by 1600 display. And we do have it at 150% scaling for this particular setup. Let me pull out the 18 and kind of show you side by side what these two look like. All right, guys, here we have the 2025 Alienware 18 and the Aurora 16X right here. You can see the difference here in the enormity of this 18-inch laptop compared to the 16. This is far more reasonable to carry around with you. This, I think, is a desktop replacement. It's so huge, but it's good to be portable and be able to take this wherever you want, within reason, obviously. But I mean, obviously, we're looking at 2-inch difference between the screens. I believe the screens are pretty similar. Let's take a look at the display settings on the 18. I can't remember what we're dealing with here. And this is also 2560 by 1600. So they're the same resolution and the same displays. The only difference here is the size of the display. So your pixel density is going to be a little bit better on the 16 than on the 18. Obviously, you get more space on the 18, so you'll be able to see, you'll have more gaming space to use as opposed to the 16. All right, as far as performance goes, there are some differences between the two here. You can spec this one out how you like, but the two models I have here in front of me now, obviously we talked, this one has a 1 terabyte capacity. This has a 2 terabyte capacity. This has 8 gigs on the 5070 NVIDIA card, and this has 24 gigs on the 5090. So you are getting way, more performance out of this particular SKU that I have here. This also has 64 gigs of RAM, where this one has 32 gigs of RAM, and they're both running the Intel Core Ultra 9 275HX. So they are matched up there. But obviously, you're going to pay a lot more for the 18 than you are for the 16. I don't think most people are going to buy the 18 to be portable. I think most people will buy the 18 to be able to move it when needed, and so they can take their gaming on the go when it's feasible. And you can see, if we go over the top of it, you can see the difference in size. I don't have them exactly matched up, but it's pretty close. And one thing I do got to say, I do like the design of the 16 over the 18. This more squared off body lid here is very attractive, whereas the 18 has this kind of rounded edges. This is very familiar. This is very, looks like the old Alienware laptops, just the way it's shaped. This looks more modern to me. It looks nicer to me. So I think that is something to think about. I'm gonna turn this guy over and we'll take a look at the bottom. There's the bottom of the 16X, Aurora 16X Alienware. And on the 18, this whole area is glass. So you can actually see the fans and see the insides, which is cool. It's a very nice touch and it looks good. But this is just as nice. It's very nice. So that is it, guys. That is just the unboxing for this. I'm not going to go into heavy specs on here or talk about all the features it comes with. I wanted to get the unboxing done. I still got to get this 18 reviewed, and then I got to get to the 16, and I have a few other laptops I'm working on. Also have that Lenovo Legion Go S Steam version to write up, and a few other things. If I'm being honest, more than a few things. I have a lot of things on the docket, so I need to make sure that I start writing some more so we can get that stuff out of the way. But I at least wanted to get this out of the box and show it to you guys and show you what it looks like, so you know at least what you're looking at before you actually get in to buy it. So if just going off of looks myself, I would go with the 16 over the 18. And if it were me buying this, not only is it less expensive, but man, that 18 is so stinking heavy. So, but that's something you guys obviously are going to have to decide on your own for your own use and what you're going to use it for. All right, guys, that is it for this unboxing. Thanks so much for watching. Please make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you like the video. Make sure that you subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Share with your friends. Share on your socials. Help us to continue to grow this channel. We are growing, and it keeps slowly ticking up, but we are, we're going to take some time to get to 5,000. We really need that ticker to go a little bit faster. So if you guys can just share the channel out. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I want to get to 5,000 subs by the end of this year. So if you guys can help me do that, I would highly appreciate it. In the meantime, please take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we will talk to you on the other side.